to answer this question, I'd have to go back to the history of how we came to be. We were built. Our founder rather, Shin Jiro Tori, had a dream to enrich people's lives, and so the House of Suntory is a house of artisans, crafting world-class spirits, inspired by the Japanese nature, mastered by Monozukuri, which is the Japanese craftsmanship. And just so I can give a little bit more meaning around why we are quintessentially Japanese. Unlike other liquids that or spirits that are maybe produced elsewhere, shipped to Japan, and then packaged and labeled in Japan, and then sold off as Japanese products, the House of Suntory spirits are made from streams, water that comes from streams in Japan, and ours specifically from the Yamakazi forest, the streams in the Yamakazi forest, and barreled in oak that is also from the region. And so that is what makes us a little bit more special as spirits. And essentially the experience of this tasting offering that we're giving at the House of Suntory pop-up store in Hyde Park will afford the consumers, allow the consumers to experience the liquid paired with food from Ko Izakaya, which is our restaurant partner, but also taking you through the journey of each taste note with a sensory experience of each taste note in each of the brands that we'll be exhibiting, as well as how they were made and what makes the blend so very special. So to answer your question, yes, this experience is the first of its kind, given that the House of Suntory has built this, pop-up izakaya style pop-up in Hyde Park Mall, or Hyde Park, at the Hyde Park Center. Just to give you a little bit of context as to why now, which will also answer whether there'll be more. We definitely want there to be more, but as to why now, currently we're experiencing a season of sakura in the Northern Hemisphere, which means a cherry blossom season, spring, as it's known. And as the coming of spring in the Northern Hemisphere promises new life, so the blooming of like cherry blossom brings a sense of vitality and vibrancy. At the same time, the short lifespan is a reminder that time is fleeting. And so the House of Suntory invites South Africans to channel this energy, to take the time to reflect on the year so far, as we would have set out goals at the beginning of the year, to just look how far we've come, what's there, and look forward to what's more to be experienced for the rest of 2024. All of this while enjoying quality time with our loved ones during this, early second quarter break with all the public holidays, which affords all of us a little bit of time to spend with our loved ones. And essentially spend quality time with our loved ones, inspired by the essence of Japan, which lies right at the heart of our spirits and brands. And so, and we were looking forward to maybe doing a second installation in the second half of the year, when we as South Africans in the Southern Hemisphere are experiencing our own sakura or cherry blossom season. The lifestyle classes, which I'd like to call this is the Omotenashi part of our House of Suntory offering. The experiences of making every drinking, It's the Monozukuri one, sorry. Monozukuri, which is the craftsmanship leg of or pillar of our experience offering. And we touch, besides obviously tastings and all of that, we touch on experiences around other Japanese craftsmanship. And here we've partnered with Waza, who are already in the Japanese sort of artisan lifestyle space, and they make absolutely stunning pieces, from furniture pieces to decorative pieces, cutlery, etc. And they'll be hosting themed classes, such as folding origami, furoshiki cloth folding, which is a traditional Japanese way of wrapping gifts. So they don't use paper; they use the special, lovely decorated cloth of quality to wrap whatever gifts, be it a book. Obviously, in our session, you'll learn how to wrap a bottle of one of our spirits, so either a bottle of hibiki, toki, or roku gin. And there are also other classes. Some of the other themes are bonsai trimming, the ikebana. If you don't know, that's the traditional Japanese way of arranging like flowers in a vase. The tsukiriwake, which is the art of blending. And so, yeah, so they're themed weekends, and essentially along with the whiskey and vodka tasting, paired with food from Call, Izakaya, the restaurant that we partnered with, you get this experience of learning an art form from, a Japanese craftsmanship. Are trading in this market. They're all alcoholic. And yeah, Hibiki and Toki are 2 whiskeys, and Roku is a gin offering from the House of Suntory.